Hello everybody, it's Angela here from Fido Dog Training Club and Behaviourist. I've put together a series of small clips that should help support you when you're doing your puppy and your beginners training at home. Quite often we find the puppies will do things very well at home. The beginners I like to call the teenage dogs. So I'm going to start with the very basics. Ideally you want something with you that you've got your treats with you ready at all times. So I tend to use something like a bum bag. So you have both hands free, big pouch there for the treats, and it goes around your waist obviously. Put the treats straight in, don't put them into a bag, into a polythene bag and into the bag, because this will slow down the whole process. It can easily be wiped over afterwards. Don't worry about the treats sitting in the bottom of it. Now on the subject of treats or rewards, it really is depending on what your dog what is motivating your dog. So most people start with the ordinary dry kibble, their ordinary food. We then also have some little semi-moist treats. These are completely natural. These are liver and duck treats. And you can move on to then slightly higher value, so hot dogs, bits of chicken, little bits of liver strips, anything like that. But it depends on your dog's diet. And what motivates them. You can also use things like little soft toys, large and small, there we go. My little Jack Russell's favourite thing is this little squeaky toy, which they never get these toys at any other time unless they're doing some work for us. These are their rewards, and it keeps them higher value than if we do this. And we also have this sort of toy which you can do as a little tuggy game afterwards, so it keeps them a little bit more motivated. You will find that if you start off with a dry kibble, when you need to increase the distractions, the dry kibble then probably won't work if you go to a training class or if you start to work in the garden or the park. You'll need to up the rewards a little bit. So increase the distraction, increase the value of the rewards from this to this to this, okay? If we don't do that, the dog will simply lose interest. All the exercises are very easy for you to try to start at home. You can start in the living room, the kitchen, the dining room, the length of the hallway. When they're perfect in these situations, then you move on to the next level, so into the garden. And you then also get the dog to do a little bit more work before they earn the reward. Only a tiny bit at a time. Don't get them frustrated and bored. And always stop the exercises, stop working before the dog gets bored. So if you start to think that, well, they're losing interest, that is the time to finish with something you know they can do really well, such as a basic sit. Give them the reward, end it there.